Let's talk about the episode. Let's talk about the episode. So, this week was rather boring. It had some exciting parts, but it was mostly boring. Chad then whined 2 episodes straight about his father and not getting to sit down. Like Chad, like I said before, and I'm going to say it again, he don't love you that much. Cause if he loved you, he would have made sure he would have saw you and Kristen. Kristen was more important than you. We understand why he went and see Kristen. We understand why he didn't come see you. Why would he come see you? What do you have to offer him? Besides getting the company back from Gabby, what else can you offer your dad or father? What can you offer him? I don't know why you sat here and whined 2 episodes straight about not saying him. How did he look? Running the K. Did he contact you? Well, of course he'll contact you and all this and all that. And then K, don't try to cover it up now. Don't try to pretty it up now. You caught and you know it. As soon as Gina, Stefano, Steve, Demara Johnson get caught, you're going down with them. You know that, right? You know all this that's happening and going on. You know you partially responsible for this. Cause you sat there and went around with the charade and went around knowing this was Stefano this whole entire time, holding that man up in the room, let him run around like this, playing in Santa Claus. You basically let all this happen. So they got a third person to blame, you. Like, don't try to pretty it up now trying to tell Hattie. Don't tell Hattie everything. Go tell Roman everything. Go tell Rafe everything. Go tell Sean everything. Why you stopping at one person? You don't want to see your friend get hurt. It's amazing now you care all of a sudden, but you didn't care when this first started. You was okay having him up in your room, up here feeding him, up him let him enjoy the perks of you being upstairs of your own workplace. You was fine and cool with all that. Now all of a sudden now you concerned and you worried for a friend. Where was all this concern when this first happened? Why did you get yourself involved in this? Oh, now you concerned? Okay, go somewhere and sit down somewhere. Don't nobody concerned about your concern or pity at this moment because you let all this happen. Because you insisted on keeping him undercover. You insisted on going along with this whole entire plan. Now that Gina then threatened you and told you, you tell anybody I'm going to shoot you. Oh, now you scared. Oh, now you scared from... Okay, ain't nobody stunning you. Really ain't nobody stunning y'all. Let's play theory real quick. Princess Gina, Stefano, Steve, Johnson, Demara. Let's play theory real quick. Okay, so y'all big plan is to get John and Steve in Prague, pretend like both of them are dead. Okay, number one, there's a hole in your plan. Y'all think y'all got Marlena. That's really had it. That's hole number one. Hole number two is Princess Gina went running her behind the Prague, locked up in that room with John like she being held hostage. She's supposed to be in Salem with Marlena. Hope is a crazy person, whether she playing as another person or not. Hope is not gonna let nobody attack her just like that. Oh, the goons came out of nowhere. Oh, they attacked me. They took Marlena. Now, anybody know Hope on a good day or a crazy day, Hope will shoot everybody that walk up to her or past her. We supposed to believe that somehow Stefano goons came and attacked her and she was vulnerable and she couldn't do anything. Let's run with that. Hope crazy, but she knows self-defense and she know how to defend herself. We supposed to believe that. Third of all, y'all want everybody, well, y'all want Marlene to believe that John dead. Where the body is. There got to be a body. You could say he dead to you blue in the face. Until y'all come up with a dead body, ain't nobody gonna believe that. Back to number one, y'all got the wrong person. Now back to number three, where the dead body is. And Princess Gina, you told on yourself all the way through Friday's episode. When Marlena got that call, I learned her that you Princess Gina. Why would you go ahead and reveal yourself and say, you right, I am Princess Gina? Most people would have played on with that, pretend like they would have tried to do everything and anything to convince that person that they ain't really who you think you is. You went and pulled the gun out on Marlena, pretending like Stefano goons attacked you. Now you in Prague, locked up in the same room as John. Mistake number 4. As soon as you realize that was John hanging up from the ceiling, why didn't you bother trying to get him down? Why sit there and knock on the door? Help! Help! Get me out of here! Help! Get me out! Why didn't you get that man down when you first alerted that was John? Why didn't you? Why you sat there and let him hang and then pretend like, oh, I'm here to save you. I couldn't save Marlena, now I'm gonna save you. Really, Princess Gina? Really? Forget John, let him sit there and hang. He fine. Let me knock on this door and pretend like I'm stuck too. Like they took me all the way to Prague just to lock me up in a room with John. Like John said, you supposed to be in Salem. What are you doing here? Why aren't you there with Marlena? You would have been better off staying in Salem, running behind Marlena's shadow or had the shadow, than to come in a Prague to tell him that, oh, your wife dead. You see what I mean? That y'all tell on yourself, don't matter how many footsteps, whether you walk, crawl, jump, or whatever, y'all always tell on yourself. Steve, aka Stefano, and your anger issues, you told on yourself all the way through Friday episode 2. I mean, you literally told on yourself. To the time y'all got in Prague, to the time y'all met up with Tony and Anna, y'all bet where he basically told on himself, meaning that he didn't want to hear Anna talk. He kept on cutting her off, asking her what use they is to him, having stepping on rain, didn't want to hear nothing they had to say, like you told on yourself the whole entire time. Then John asked you, what are you doing with stepping on rain? You didn't have no answer for him. All you can do is say, what are you doing going through my things? Like, really? You got Stefano Rain. You know, well as anybody else know, Stefano always had that ring on his pinky. Now, what you doing with it? You thinking you dangle that ring in front of his face, he'll come running at you before you can capture him or something? Then not to mention the little fake, oh, Steve dead. That little fake with the fake blood and the gun with the blanks on it in it. You know he gonna know somebody hit him in the back of the head, correct? Y'all didn't cover that up. According to John, Steve is dead. So when they coordinate and figure out that Steve not really dead, then what? You already got Roman Rave. You already got Roman Wrestling Sean on your tail. Now Marlena on your tail. John saw Steve get shot. What are y'all gonna do when that come into play? What's your next move? What's your next step? Like, y'all can't get nothing right. And I still don't understand what's the obsession with John and Marlena. Like, you didn't have enough warm bodies under you, Stefano. You shouldn't be obsessed with Marlena no more. You didn't had Kate how many times? You didn't had your little hookers how many times? You still obsessed and licking your paw over Marlena. And Princess Gina, I barely know you. And somebody told me that y'all was once a thing once upon a time when John got brainwashed or whatever. You still obsessed over John. Like Marlena told you. You know John don't want you right. You know John heart belonged to me. You try to seduce him, he knocked you down. Oh, so you gonna try to seduce him even more now that y'all think Marlena dead, huh? Okay, y'all keep on thinking this plan gonna work. This plan is not gonna get y'all nowhere, no time soon. Like, I can't believe that y'all actually came up with all this thinking this was gonna work. Stefano, you gonna be Marlena shortlist again. You ain't gonna have Marlena. You gonna be running to some unknown country again. Princess Gina, you can crawl back up. You can crawl back on the whatever. Yeah, you can crawl on the whatever rock you came from under. Cause I'm sick of you too with your little telling self. Like, you think John... do you know they've been getting married and divorcing and married and divorcing for years? And they really wanted anybody else, they had all this time to do that. Oh, y'all think y'all gonna be the difference maker, huh? Y'all gonna be the game changer, huh? Y'all gonna get John and Marlene and break them apart, huh? Oh, okay. Stefano, you been trying for years to get your lady of the night, and we still ain't seen the lady of the night yet, or her, or her on your arm. So I don't know why you even bother anymore. You'll be better off getting Kate and disrespecting her like you did over the past years. Y'all done got married and talking to her like she a dog. So you'll be better off getting met with Kate. And like I said before, there's a jealousy factor there with Kate. Kate, Kate, like Stefano, that ain't gonna never change. She's still a sucker for Stefano. The fact that he obsessed with Marlene and that's supposed to be her best friend, you can tell that eats Kate. You can tell that eat Kate alive. You can tell that Kate don't like that. She hate it. She wish it was her. And he wish that, well, she wish he had more respect for her than he do for Marlene. Like, Kate, I know that got to be eating you up alive. Your so-called best friend got somebody else's heart. She don't want his heart, but he'll never give you that same respect. He just see you as a piece of trash, flowing in the wind and flowing in the wind in the middle of the street somewhere. Like, I know that got to kill you. It'll kill me if I was you, but I know that have to kill me, my best friend, Stefano, the man I can only love and only loves me when he ain't calling me all types of names. He got my, well, Stefano got my friend heart. I would never have his heart or his respect like that, like Marlene the guy. Like, Kate, that got to be a knife in your heart. Your best friend got your man, well, your man got, let me see, I'm gonna put this. Your man got your best friend hard, and Marlene don't want it, and he ain't gonna give it to you. So what you gonna do, Kate? Like, it must sucks to be you. Like, really, it got to be sucks to be you, cause it couldn't be me. But whatever. Let's get to the Maggie, Sarah, Eric, Nicole, Brady. Transplant, cancer, baby switching, car accidents. Let's get to that. Xander. You know you made a mistake today. You know you made a mistake. You know you made a mistake, don't you? Like, really, you made a you really think going up there harassing Brady about his child and not talking about a transplant gonna make Brady move very fast to help you and Mackenzie out? Like, Victor told you don't go harassing Brady about his child. Hell, Brady on a video chat with his child. What makes you think he got any pull with Teresa to have Teresa come back down, come to Salem, or Tate come to Salem? They're talking about saving Mackenzie live. That ain't really Mackenzie. Like, I hate to say this, but I'm going to say it. Karma is a B. Like, y'all try to protect Maggie. Y'all did all this to protect Maggie. Y'all then switch babies. One person supposed to have a dead baby. Somebody else got somebody else's child. And look, now this child that y'all gave to Sarah, for she would know her child actually died. Now this baby got cancer, meaning Brady and Kristen child had cancer. Polly Pocket child, the poor child ended up dying. Now y'all running around here scrambling. Xander about to pull all his hair out of his head, going up there harassing Brady about Tate and a bone marrow transplant, trying to save Mackenzie alive. Like Victor told you, if you go bothering Brady, talking about Tate and the bone marrow transplant, you gonna set off alarms. Notice how Brady realized that. Why are you coming at me so strong? Why are you coming at me like this? I did nothing to you. I said I go check to see if I'm a match for the child. Why are you harassing me about my child? My child too young to be talking about a bone marrow transplant. Why are you harassing my son? You know that Tay and Brady, that's really Kristen's son. So you hoping that little Tay end up being a bone marrow transplant for Mackenzie. That's what you coming off of. But what you really coming off of is pushy, arrogant, and trying to force that man to do something he don't want to do. And you then told on yourself on top of that. So all this protecting y'all did to try to save Megan from realizing that she killed her own granddaughter, she killed Adrian, and caused a whole lot of pain and heartache. Y'all didn't play a switcheroo with babies. Y'all did all this for what? That's all I want to know. Y'all did all this switching, all this hiding, all this covering up, all this setting people up to prove what now? Y'all got out of one disaster. Well, not really. Now y'all in another disaster. Xander, just like you needed Victor help and he needed your help, now let's see if Victor gonna help you get a bone marrow transplant for somebody else's child that not really is Sarah's child. Like, I'm just dying to see this play out. I can't wait to see Gina and Stefano get what they deserve, cause at this point, y'all just destined to get caught. Like, if y'all keep up with the phone and stuff, sooner or later, you see how they uncover Princess Gina just that fast. It didn't even much take nothing but Sean to say, I was around during that time, Princess Gina don't like me. She is Princess Gina, that ain't none of my mama. And you see how the word of that spreading around correct. Now, what y'all gonna do when Hattie and her loose lips tell everybody or tell the wrong person that Steve is running around here and Stefano, and that's really Stefano playing this Steve? What y'all gonna do then while y'all calling y'allself trying to pretend like the two happy couples are dead to each other for y'all can have them and can't nobody else have them besides y'all cause y'all want Marlena and John just that bad. Like, I can't wait to see y'all and watch this plan fall and keep on cracking and watch y'all crack under pressure like y'all already cracking. But anyways, though, that's about it. I ain't stunned Chad and his whining. Like, he worked on my last nerve with all that whining. 2 episodes straight of straight whining. Why ain't get that reason? Why he ain't come in? Why he ain't give me no place to play? Why he gave Kristen a place to play? And then y'all then moved into the lake house, the townhouse, or whatever. I wasn't paying no attention. Once I heard him crying, I heard and fast forward him every time they said it. Because I guess that's another part of the Mara mansion they moving into. Y'all gonna have to feel that in me because I wasn't here for Chad and his whining. That's why I'm just doing a video now, not yesterday, because I wasn't in the mood for Chad and his whining. I wasn't even much in the mood for a Thursday episode. Then I realized I missed some good parts to that Thursday episode. Then I went back and watched that before I watched the Friday episode to watch this plan keep on cracking under Steve and under Stefano and Princess Gina legs again, well, foot again. So I had to go back and watch it. And Nicole, it's the same old with you, just a different day. Like, y'all really thought that plan was gonna work. We were telling out we dating to make Kristen mad. Maybe she'll leave the company. Maybe she'll leave you alone. And then Kristen ended up telling on y'all all over again. Now Eric mad at you. And now you realize that wasn't such a good plan. I ain't got time for you and Brady today. And that little, well, I was going to say piss poor plan that y'all thought that was gonna work, but did end up working. But anyways, though, y'all, that was the episode. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'll see y'all later. Enjoy the rest of y'all weekend, and bye.